In today's evolving social landscape, there's a noticeable shift in traditional dating dynamics, prompting questions about why men seem less inclined to take the lead in approaching women. For Sigma males, characterized by their introspective nature and tendency to value independence over conformity, the hesitation to initiate interactions can be particularly pronounced. Unlike more assertive male archetypes, Sigma males often prioritize deep, meaningful connections and may feel uncomfortable with the superficiality often associated with initial approaches. This reluctance isn't a sign of disinterest, but rather a reflection of their preference for authenticity and mutual understanding in relationships. As societal norms continue to evolve, the question arises: should women take on the role of initiator? For Sigma males, who may appreciate the directness and confidence of a woman making the first move, this shift could align more closely with their desire for genuine connection and mutual respect. By considering this perspective, we explore a nuanced approach to modern dating dynamics that values authenticity and challenges traditional gender roles. Number 20. Sigma males approach dating with a strategic mindset that prioritizes their personal growth and ambitions over traditional romantic pursuits. They carefully assess potential partners, avoiding individuals who may not align with their long-term goals or lifestyle choices. For these men, relationships are viewed through the lens of compatibility and mutual benefit rather than emotional impulsivity. This deliberate approach allows Sigma males to maintain independence and focus on achieving their career objectives without the distractions or potential complications that can arise from incompatible partnerships. By choosing partners who support their ambitions or share similar values, Sigma males ensure that their personal and professional lives remain harmonious and fulfilling. Number 19. In today's dating landscape, many men find themselves navigating a complex terrain influenced by evolving social dynamics and cultural expectations. The prevalence of feminist empowerment has fostered greater awareness among men regarding the importance of consent, respect, and mutual understanding in romantic interactions. This cultural shift has prompted men to adopt more cautious approaches when approaching women, prioritizing clear communication and sensitivity to boundaries. Consequently, some men may hesitate to initiate contact or express interest out of fear of being perceived as intrusive or disrespectful. This hesitation reflects a broader societal trend where men seek to navigate relationships with a heightened awareness of mutual respect and emotional intelligence, aiming to foster meaningful connections while avoiding potential misunderstandings or conflicts. Number 18. In contemporary dating culture, men often grapple with the fear of being misunderstood or facing repercussions from well-intended interactions. This apprehension stems from a heightened sensitivity to societal expectations and cultural shifts that emphasize respect and consent in all forms of social interaction, including dating. Men may hesitate to approach women due to concerns about inadvertently crossing boundaries or making them uncomfortable, reflecting a broader cultural emphasis on mutual respect and understanding. This reluctance to initiate contact underscores a growing awareness among men of the importance of navigating romantic interactions with sensitivity and consideration for the other person's feelings and autonomy. As a result, many men approach dating cautiously, seeking to establish clear communication and mutual interest while minimizing the risk of misinterpretation or negative outcomes. Number 17. The fear of rejection looms large for many men contemplating romantic pursuits, influencing their willingness to initiate contact with women. Repeated experiences of rejection can have a profound impact on self-esteem and confidence, reinforcing a reluctance to take risks in expressing interest or making advances. This fear is compounded by societal expectations that men should be assertive initiators in dating scenarios, creating a pressure to navigate potential romantic interactions with confidence and resilience. As a result, some men may adopt a more cautious approach, waiting for clear signals of interest from women before making a move. This hesitation reflects a broader cultural narrative where men balance the desire for connection with the emotional self-preservation needed to cope with potential rejection and its associated impacts on self-worth. Number 16. Modern dating norms have introduced complexities that can leave men uncertain about how to approach women respectfully and effectively. The pervasive influence of social media and online platforms has reshaped interpersonal dynamics, creating new challenges in initiating and maintaining romantic relationships. Men may feel unsure about the appropriate methods of approaching women in a digital age where interactions can be scrutinized and misinterpreted. This uncertainty is compounded by a desire to navigate dating scenarios with integrity and respect, reflecting broader cultural shifts towards emphasizing consent, communication, and mutual understanding. As a result, some men may hesitate to engage in traditional approaches to dating, opting instead for methods that prioritize clear communication and mutual consent to navigate the complexities of modern romance. Number 15. A significant factor influencing men's approach to dating is the evolving narrative around masculinity and its relationship to romantic interactions. Cultural shifts have challenged traditional notions of masculinity that prioritize assertiveness and dominance in pursuing relationships. Men today may approach dating with a heightened awareness of the need to respect boundaries and communicate openly with potential partners. This shift reflects a broader cultural movement towards promoting healthy and respectful relationships based on mutual consent and understanding. As a result, some men may adopt more cautious or deliberate approaches to dating, seeking to foster connections that prioritize mutual respect and emotional compatibility while navigating societal expectations and personal values. Number 14. In today's dating landscape, men often grapple with the fear of being labeled as inappropriate or intrusive when approaching women. This apprehension is influenced by societal norms that emphasize the importance of respecting boundaries and obtaining clear consent in all forms of social interaction. Men may hesitate to initiate contact or express interest out of concern for potentially making women uncomfortable or crossing boundaries unintentionally. This cautious approach reflects a broader cultural shift towards promoting respectful and equitable relationships, where mutual understanding and communication are prioritized. As a result, men navigate romantic interactions with a heightened awareness of the need to balance their desire for connection with the imperative to respect personal autonomy and emotional comfort. Number 13. The fear of negative consequences, such as false accusations or public embarrassment, weighs heavily on men considering romantic pursuits in today's social climate. Heightened awareness of the potential risks associated with misinterpreted intentions or misunderstandings can deter men from initiating contact or expressing interest in women. This apprehension is compounded by publicized incidents and cultural discussions that underscore the challenges men face in navigating romantic or social interactions safely and respectfully. As a result, some men may choose to err on the side of caution, prioritizing emotional self-protection and reputational preservation over the pursuit of romantic connections. This cautious approach reflects a broader societal trend where men seek to navigate relationships with sensitivity and awareness of the potential consequences of their actions. Number 12. A prevalent reason why men hesitate to approach women is the fear of rejection and its perceived impact on self-esteem. Many men internalize fears of failure or humiliation, which can prevent them from taking risks in initiating relationships. This fear is reinforced by societal expectations and traditional gender roles that dictate men should be confident initiators in dating scenarios. As a result, some men opt to avoid potential rejection altogether, prioritizing emotional self-protection over the pursuit of romantic connections. This cautious approach reflects a broader cultural narrative where men balance the desire for romantic connection with the emotional resilience needed to cope with potential rejection and its associated impacts on self-worth. Number 11. Men's reluctance to approach women can also stem from a desire to avoid appearing intrusive or disrespectful. Cultural changes emphasizing consent and personal boundaries have reshaped expectations around dating interactions. Many men are cautious about initiating conversations or expressing interest, fearing they may unintentionally cross boundaries or make women uncomfortable. This cautious approach reflects a broader cultural shift towards promoting respectful and equitable relationships, where mutual understanding and communication are prioritized. As a result, men navigate romantic interactions with a heightened awareness of the need to respect personal autonomy and emotional comfort, seeking to foster connections based on mutual respect and understanding. Number 10. Sigma males are defined by their strategic approach to dating, prioritizing personal growth and career goals over traditional romantic pursuits. These individuals view relationships through a pragmatic lens, seeking partners who complement their ambitions and lifestyle choices. For Sigma males, compatibility and mutual benefit are key criteria in selecting potential partners, ensuring that their personal and professional lives remain harmonious and fulfilling. This deliberate approach allows them to maintain independence and focus on achieving their aspirations without the distractions or emotional entanglements that may arise from incompatible relationships. By choosing partners who share their values and support their goals, Sigma males cultivate relationships that enhance their personal development and contribute positively to their overall life satisfaction. Number 9. Sigma males have a distinct perspective on dating, avoiding certain types of women they deem incompatible with their life goals. For them, prioritizing personal ambitions over romantic pursuits is crucial. They maintain that their careers and aspirations are paramount, making them reluctant to risk distraction or emotional entanglement with women who don't align with their ambitions. This approach isn't driven by anxiety or inadequacy, but rather a strategic decision to safeguard their independence and focus on personal achievements. Number 8. In today's dating landscape, many men feel hesitant to approach women due to perceived risks. Social dynamics and cultural shifts have amplified fears of being misinterpreted or facing false accusations. Men express concerns about potential misunderstandings or negative outcomes even from innocent interactions. This fear has contributed to a decline in traditional approaches, with many opting to avoid initiating contact unless they're certain of mutual interest. Number 7. A significant factor influencing men's reluctance to approach women is the prevalent narrative of feminist empowerment and the emphasis on consent and respect. This cultural shift has led to increased awareness among men about the importance of respecting boundaries and avoiding behaviors that could be perceived as intrusive or disrespectful. As a result, many men choose caution over boldness in their interactions with women, preferring to avoid potential misunderstandings or uncomfortable situations. Number 6. Modern dating norms have created a complex environment where men often feel unsure about how to approach women respectfully. The fear of rejection or being labeled as inappropriate can deter men from making the first move. This uncertainty is compounded by social media and online platforms where interactions can be scrutinized and misinterpreted, leading to reputational risks that many men are unwilling to take. Number 5. The fear of rejection is a significant deterrent for many men when considering approaching women. Repeated rejection experiences can impact self-esteem and confidence, reinforcing the reluctance to initiate contact. This fear is exacerbated by societal expectations and cultural norms that dictate how men should approach women, often leaving men unsure about how to navigate these expectations without facing potential humiliation or discomfort. Number 4. Men's reluctance to approach women can also stem from a desire to avoid appearing intrusive or disrespectful. Cultural changes emphasizing consent and personal boundaries have reshaped expectations around dating interactions. Many men are cautious about initiating conversations or expressing interest, fearing they may unintentionally cross boundaries or make women uncomfortable. Number 3. In the current social climate, men often perceive approaching women as a high-risk endeavor due to the potential for negative consequences. the fear of being labeled as creepy or facing public embarrassment can outweigh the desire to pursue romantic connections. This apprehension is influenced by societal attitudes towards masculinity and dating, where men may feel pressured to conform to expectations that emphasize respect and consideration for women's autonomy. Number 2, many men cite concerns about false accusations and the potential fallout from misunderstandings as reasons for not approaching women. The fear of being accused of misconduct or harassment can deter men from initiating conversations or expressing interest, even in settings where social interaction is expected. This fear is compounded by publicized incidents and cultural discussions that highlight the risks men face in navigating romantic or social interactions. Number 1, a prevalent reason why men hesitate to approach women is the fear of rejection and its perceived impact on self-esteem. Many men internalize fears of failure or humiliation, which can prevent them from taking risks in initiating relationships. This fear is reinforced by societal expectations and traditional gender roles that dictate men should be confident initiators in dating scenarios. As a result, some men opt to avoid potential rejection altogether, prioritizing emotional self-protection over the pursuit of romantic connections. Thank you for your attention. You can now become a member of the channel by clicking the Join button under this video.